KnifeDope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. KnifeDope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. There's a reason why I've got 6 PM2s in the collection. Because sometimes I like to mod my own shit. I had just got the newest drop of the PM2, which came in CPM magna cum laude, and it came on these gorgeous bi-directional Caribbean pattern, or rather Caribbean bi-directional pattern G10 scales. Looks fantastic, but I had a vision. I wanted a satin blade to be mounted with these scales, and I actually prefer S90V over MagnaCut. I know, steal of the gods. So I went ahead and did that. I think it looks fantastic, and this is just evidence of my modding ways, because something else arrived today, which is in this box. Unfortunately, I cannot let the cat out the bag, but these are the scales that are going to be placed on my Manix 2 for the upcoming Manix 2 build competition here at the end of May. But man, oh man, you know I'd never shit you. We got some heat in that bitch. But I ain't what we're here to talk about, people. Not at all. We've got a couple of knives that came in from Tuya. One of them allegedly is USA made, which I'm having a hard time believing that, but we're gonna take a look at it nonetheless. And then I also had a little bit of Facebook dope. Made a little transaction on Facebook, and we're gonna check that out as well. And so without further ado, let's get to the dope. Now this was got from Mr. Troy. Turned out to be a pretty cool guy. Let's make sure. Let's see if what arrived is what was told to me. Not that I doubt anything. The guy seemed like an honest guy, and he sent me pictures and video. And here she is, another Spyderco. Oh shit! I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, unfortunately, I had some bad news as well. Recently, I just added this one, which was the Spyderco Canis. Had it in the pocket on day 1, and it was a slicey hoe. Loved it. Put it in the pocket on day 2, and she started getting pretty severe lock rock. Disassembled it, tried to manipulate those liners, put it back together, and it's not getting any better. And this was just evident, and this reminded me on why I do not buy knives from fucking Amazon. So that's going back. So because of that, I had to pull the trigger on this. Now this is one that has been long ago sold out. They're very rare, if I'm being honest with you. You don't see these pop up very often, but it popped up, and your boy had to pull the trigger. This one is the Cutlery Shop exclusive Spyderco Para 3 in XHP steel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, up until now, I have never had any of the American folders from Spyderco with XHP. The only XHP I got from them is on some of my Tai Chung Taiwan folders. So I was really looking forward to getting this. Granted, I paid a premium for this. I basically paid, I think, a little over retail, if I remember correctly. I don't exactly remember what it was on retail, because I don't think I was hunting one of these at the time. But nonetheless, let's see how she looks. I think part of the reason why I paid a little bit more was he actually ended up giving me this MXG gear clip as well as the original. Looks great out the box. We've got that nice orange G10 scales, which I tell you, Spyderco makes some of the best peel ply G10 scales in the game. Let's go ahead and check it out. Woo! Detent is dialed the fuck in. So he told me this was like new in box, and so far so good. CTS XHP is the steel. Love that belt satin finish. More importantly, love those words. Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. Let's check out the action. Okay. Yeah, I can feel this is new. It just feels like it hasn't really broken in much. But man, oh man, am I going to start trying to carry a pair of 3 more. I've got 2 in the collection thus far. I've owned more than that, but I just don't carry them very much. But I think that's about to change because this XHP is good steel, man. I love it. Okay, now let's get to these Tuya knives. Like I mentioned while I was prepping for this video, there is a, oh shit, allegedly, one of these models is USA made. And I'm having a problem believing that. So let's dive into that and take a look at it, and then we'll get to the other ones. But this first model is called the Voodoo. Now, according to Blade HQ, in their specs description, it says country of origin USA, and these come in at $249. It is a titanium frame lock in CPM S90V. I just can't imagine that this is USA made. You got it. I don't believe that. Either it's a misprint, or I'm leaning more towards like assembled in the USA. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more research on that before, or rather after the video, and I'll keep y'all informed. But we are slightly off center to the clip side of the knife. We've got bronze titanium handles that are slightly contoured. We've got single form of deployment, which is a generous, more than generous cutout. Let's check it out. Okay, not bad. Open position, we've got 8 inches even. And of that, 3.1 is in this Warncliffe apparatus. CPM S90V, steel of the gods. We've got the Tuya logo right there. S90V down here in the bottom corner. Sterile presentation here on the show side. Nice belt satin finish there on the hollow portion of the blade of your main bevel. Got a satin finish there on the flats. Now ergonomically, you got a also have a gigantic finger choil, so you can definitely accommodate that full purchase, no refund. I feel it's a little bit too big, to be honest with you. Same thing with the cutout. I think the hole's a little bit too big. I would have much rather have seen this be a 50-50, would have saw them bring this back a little bit and actually knock off some of that handle. I just think it feels a little bit weird the way it is, because you're kind of straddling right there by the tang of the blade. But nonetheless, no hot spots to speak of. 130 thousandths is the blade stock thickness. This one is riding on skiffs. They have installed skiffs. Tons of room for disengagement, or not tons of room, but plenty of room. Along with they actually chamfered more so the show side than they actually did the lock bar. It's kind of weird. Mill titanium pocket clip, right hand tip up. It does clear that lock bar relief. Good amount of tension. Let's see something. Hold up. Yeah, in and out the pocket, no problems. 5.2 ounces. Now back to the whole USA thing. If this is actually manufactured here in the United States, I will be singing its praises, as this would quite possibly be the best deal known to man on an American-made knife. I just don't think that's the case, but, you know, I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and put some knives up for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. You know how the fuck we do. Gotta roll with some confirmed American manufactured knives first. And we're gonna go with this one, the ABW Model 2. Now, the button lock version to this knife is set to drop this Tuesday, allegedly, on NAF sale or Blade, whatever the fuck, Night Owl, Blade Owl, some shit like that. So here you see that. How about some Demko? We're gonna go with the AD 20.5, and the Voodoo is bigger than both of those. Let's do 2 more. God damn it, 2 more. How about some grilled knife vibes? We're gonna go with the Spyderco Python. Last but certainly not least, let's go with the Jaeger version 3. Don't get it fucked up. And that Voodoo is bigger than the Jaeger and definitely smaller than the Python. As much as I would love to promote this knife, number one, it's not really my gig. It just doesn't speak to me. I mean, Tuya makes a great knife. I've got no issues with their craftsmanship. I just have a problem believing that this is USA manufactured. And I'll tell you, I'm really against any company that plays the word game with you. If that happens to be the case, I will goddamn let you know. But if this is one of those cases, I'm hoping perhaps that it's just a, that maybe they fucked up and listed it as such. Because I would rather that than them tell me, oh no, it's assembled in the USA, so we're going to put down country of origin USA, because that shit burns my ass. I ain't going to lie to you. But there we have the Tuya Voodoo. Okay, this next one is one that I had checked out previously. However, this is version 2 of that knife. Now, version 1 really didn't, I mean, it was cool or whatever, but I wasn't that crazy about it. I know a lot of people were. But this one might change things for me a little bit. We've got 2 versions of the same knife, basically the same model, just different blade shapes. Let's go with the Tonto version first, because I'm a Tonto guy. These are the Tuya Wrath, also version 2. Don't get it fucked up. And a couple of things I like about this right out the gate is the handle material and the blade finish. They have this PVD, or rather DLC, satin finish on these blades. So essentially, you get to see that belt satin finish underneath that DLC, and it looks fucking exquisite, people. Now, both of these have compound grinds. They both come in at $279, and that is coming from China. So yeah, see, that whole USA listing has got to be an error on Blade HQ. There ain't no fucking way. But here she goes in the open position. 7.8 inches as far as overall length, 3.4 inches for blade length, CPM S90V. We've got multiple forms of deployment, nice set of robust tits in conjunction with that front flipper, tuned to perfection. Really digging the handles as well. They are PVD coated, and they've got some type of like an orange peel texture to them. Satin hardware. We've got a quarter length titanium backspacer, milled titanium pocket clip that is right hand tip up carry only. Tons of room for disengagement. Glassy smooth, straight drop action. Yeah, this one does it for me. 120 thousandths is the blade stock thickness. You've got a crown spine in conjunction with that hollow grind. Add that all up, and what do you get? She's a slicey hoe. Tons of room for your sharpening. You can see they did a great job on the edge termination. Plunge grind is done right. Yeah, this blade finish and handle texture has really changed my my outlook on this Wrath too. Now this one was the straight back. Kind of digging that one as well. Don't know which one I prefer. I am really a Tonto guy, so I might lean towards that Tonto. But decisions. Let's go ahead and put some knives up for some comparison on this one. Give y'all a better idea on the size of this hoe. Let's go ahead and roll like this. Keep that same Tonto energy. And we're going to go with the Spyderco PM2 Tonto apparatus. More Spyderco vibes. One of my favorite pickups this year. The Spyderco Swish Buoy, which is a Marcin Swish design. And we can see that Wrath is actually smaller than both of these. Let's do 2 more. God damn it, 2 more. More American dope for your palate. We're going to go with the TRM Shadow. As a matter of fact, people, that Shadow is available. If you're interested in that Shadow, holler at your boy. Last but certainly not least, let's give you some quiet carry. And we're going to go with the Quiet Carry 9. One of my best pickups this year. I was late to the Quiet Carry 9, to the 9 party, but at least I showed the fuck up. So we can see that the Wrath is actually bigger than both of these. Definitely out of the knives we've shown today, at least from the Tuya side of things, I would definitely lean towards this Wrath as being my preference. This one right here just does not speak to me. I don't like the design. I do not like the way they did the finger choil. But of course, my favorite one is going to be this one. Now in the collection. XHP for the steel. Cutlery Shop exclusive. Para 3 is in the building, baby. But more importantly, I want to know what you fuckers think. Which one of these is y'all's favorite? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something. Cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers.